Okay, it is time finally for Rob's Rant, and this week I want to talk about Sarah Harris, someone I truly admire. Now, I don't expect her to see this, but there is something I need to get off my chest regarding the false narrative being spun by faceless leakers who always think they know better. This week she spoke with Joe Hildebrand on his The Real Story podcast, and at first she talked about joining Studio 10.
Speaking of the old days at Studio 10, you came over from Channel 9 to Channel 10, which I'm very glad that you did.
Rob McKnight, who started Studio 10, he was like, do you want to come over and just trial for this thing? We did the screen test. It was with Ita as well. I was like, this is amazing. We've got to do this. And it was incredible. I loved every second of that show. In fact, I've got a gift for you.
No.
That's a part of the Studio 10 set, which is now in a skip bin at Channel 10. It's not coming back.
Okay, so
piece of TV history right there, Joe. You should be grateful and thankful.
A piece of balsa wood, and it's got a screw through it.
Yeah.
Really brings back memories. How I got screwed on Studio 10.
Didn't we all, Joe? Didn't we all? Look, I didn't just play that clip because I got a name check, and she's very lovely to me and I appreciate it. But the reason I played that clip is because I want to talk about a story on news.com.au recently that covered Sarah's move to Channel 10. The story by Annette Sharp was titled "The Sacking of Project Star Sarah Harris Could Come as a Warning to Other Young Women." Now, the story talks about why it was a bad career decision for Sarah to leave Nine. In part, it says, TV sources are of the view that with 3 failed programs behind her at 10, Studio 10, Shark Tank and The Project, Harris with her Girl Next Door Every Woman appeal may have to explore opportunities away from free-to-air television going forward. Executives at 9 have long been of the view she made a miscalculation when she jumped ship to go to 10 in 2013. Harris was a 32-year-old 9 employee who had become the regular understudy for morning show anchor Sonia Kruger on 9. She also replaced Layla McKinnon on Weekend Today during McKinnon's maternity leave. After a decade at 9, after working her way up from researching and reporting on National 9 News, Harris was on the brink of securing a prominent full-time role, 9 sources said last week. I call bullshit. 9 were treating Sarah like crap at the time. She wasn't even on a full-time contract, which is why she was able to jump over to Channel 10 so quickly. While it's true she had been doing some hosting work, these same executives who are spinning this story to Annette Sharp neglect to mention how they were treating her at the time. She saw an opportunity at Studio 10, and good on her, she took it. And I am so glad she did. She was the heart of that show and helped it find success. Also, Sarah left Studio 10 before it was axed. It was axed after she left, so you can't pin that on her. And the first couple of seasons of Shark Tank were a rating success. In fact, I seem to think the show bombed when Sarah was only doing voiceovers and not actually appearing in it. And the show wasn't about her anyway. She was essentially a host. And with the greatest respect to Sarah, she wasn't the main feature of the show, so people weren't tuning in to see Sarah Harris. But also, let me be very clear on something. Sarah Harris was not fired by 10. They wanted her to be part of the new 10 News Plus show. The Australian has reported that, and I can confirm this is absolutely true. I knew that, but I wasn't allowed to talk about it. It was Sarah's decision to walk away and take a break. But there was one part of the interview with Joe that, I've got to be honest, really upset me. Take a look.
It was interesting. Beautiful Carrie Bickmore sent me a text message afterwards when it was first announced. She said she was beautiful, and I said to her, "I'm sorry, I couldn't keep your show running." And she's like, "No, that's not what it. Don't be silly, and that's just the industry." But I did feel like that. Like, she started that show, and I think when you start a show, it's like raising a child, and now this 16-year-old belligerent television show is...
To quote Robin Williams in Good Will Hunting, it's not your fault.
They've got great chemistry. And that's right, Sarah. It was not your fault. The project had already lost favour with viewers by the time you came along. And to be honest, we all know it should have been cancelled when Kerry left. It was past its used by date then. It is my belief that if anyone could help save the show, it was Sarah Harris. But it wasn't to be. I'm not sure you were the right fit for that show anyway. On Studio 10, you could have a proper discussion and there was time for your personality to shine. In fact, I believe that the original version of Studio 10 would have been a perfect replacement for the project. Studio 10 had an essence and it had a vibe and a connection with audiences, even though Channel 10 didn't understand the show. It's why viewers fell in love with Sarah and fell in love with the show. Sarah Harris is a true talent. And I hope TV programmers see her value because she shines on the screen. She engages viewers in a way many presenters can't. And if Channel 9 are holding on to this thing that, oh, she wasn't loyal to us, she went to another network, she got the chance to shine at 10. Don't begrudge her that. Grab her, use her. And if executives are holding on to that crap, more for you, and it says everything that's wrong with the TV industry. If you're not employing people because you're upset by something they said or something they did, you are doomed to fail. And that is what is happening with the TV industry right now. It is failing and it is dying. And why? Because you won't suck up your pride and hire someone like Sarah. And I'm not just talking about Sarah. I see this time and time again. Put the egos aside. Hire the best people, not your mates who keep failing show after show after show after show. Get new blood in. Get new people with ideas. Try something. Because otherwise it's just going to die. And for anyone who asks, yes, I do love Sarah. I'm very loyal. In this industry, I am loyal to people that I love and respect. And if I'm not loyal to you, there's a reason.
But night to night. But night to night. But night to night. It's good night from but night to night.